Hey everybody, it's Laura. Today I'm going to be telling you about the circle lenses that I got. I ended up getting two different types of lenses from the company GEO Medical. I got the Bella Xtra lenses and the Forest Xtra lenses. And the extra just means that they're bigger, from what I saw. At least. I'm not a spokesperson for them. So they came in a little vial like this. They came in a nice snug little box wrapped up in bubble wrap. They were really nicely packaged, and they both came with a contact lens case. I can't show you the lens case because they have the contacts in them. But they did come with some super cute lens cases. I'm sure that you can find them floating around all over. I got a pink little fish and a blue little hippo. They are super cute. They work really well for the lenses. They also came with some tweezers. I've seen a lot of people use tweezers to pick up their contacts, and that honestly scares me. That scares me. That freaks me out that I could damage my contacts with tweezers. So I just wash my hands really well whenever I touch them. I mean, you're gonna have to touch them anyway to put them in your eyeballs. Why would you bother with tweezers? Anyway, I ended up throwing those away. I don't need them. I have other tweezers. I am going to show you guys the little vial. This is what it looks like, if my camera will focus. This is telling you what it is. As you can see, it's an 8.7 curve, 15 millimeters. Has the GEO sticker on it. This little blue cap peels right off. You peel off the metal around it, pop off this little white guy, and dump out your lenses. Super simple, super easy. You do want to make sure that you take your lenses out and have them soaking in a standard contact solution for 24 hours before you use them, just to make sure that they're safe. I like the contact solution that I have. It's always worked for my eyes, so I use what I already had. I decided on these lenses because I wanted something that was going to make my eyes bigger and that was blue. I went with the Bella lenses, and I'll show you a picture of those now. The Bella lenses, they're really black on the outside, and they have like some jagged blue in the middle, and there's not a hard edge in the center. And that's what I really liked about them. That's what I wanted. And whenever you look at Ryuko's eyes, her eyes have a sort of jagged little star shape in the middle. So I thought that that would be a really good option for me to try on. And all of the pictures that I've seen of them, they look really nice. They look really good. They look really blue. So I decided to go with those. I also went with the Forest lenses, and I'll show you a picture of those now. And the Forest lenses, those guys are more of what I consider like a standard contact, I guess. They really look like how I draw an eyeball, how I texture it, how I shade it, all of that. It has black and blue, and I don't know. I just thought that that would be a good option, so I got it. And I really, really like them. They are the same size, they're the same shape, they're from the same company. The only difference is what they look like. I don't know why I decided to go with the same company. Sounded like a good idea, but that's really it. There's no proper explanation for it. I just went with the same thing. I did end up going with ones that were an 8.7 base curve with a 15 millimeter size, and I think they're like a 38-37% water content. And all of that is kind of gibberish. I had to research a whole lot about that. I'm looking around on these two main websites, and I'm going, well, this is a 9 millimeter base curve. This is an 8.6 millimeter base curve. What does that mean? And I looked online, and it's essentially how curvy the lens is, and that can really play a big part in comfort. So if you're having lenses that are uncomfortable, that could be one of the issues. The 15 millimeter size, that is how big it is. It's pretty obvious, but I still had to look it up because I wanted to be sure. The water content can also make a really big difference in how comfortable it is too. If you have a really, really high water content lens, then it's going to make it easy for the water to pass back and forth from your eyeball to your lens. But your lens has a chance of sucking up all the water, and then you'll need eye drops sooner. There's also on the exact opposite end of the spectrum where it's very difficult for water to pass from the lens to your eye and back and forth like that, and it can be really hard and rigid and feel uncomfortable. And a lot of that, from what I had seen online, is more of just personal opinion. So I wanted to find something that was kind of middle of the road as far as the water content goes. But I really didn't know what shape my eye was. Do I need an 8.6? Do I need a 9.0? What do I need? And I have worn colored lenses before and they were all super uncomfortable. Most of them were uncomfortable. So I was really wanting to get something that wasn't terrible, that wasn't gross, that wasn't going to make me want to claw my eyes out like I had previously. So I went to my eye doctor and I asked them for a printout of my prescription. They were a little bit unkind about wanting to give it to me. I totally understand, but whole other rant. They did eventually give me a copy of my prescription for the colored contacts I had gotten from them previously. And that prescription was not comfortable. I have worn colored lenses before. I went as Raven from Teen Titans about like 3 or 4 years ago. And I needed purple lenses for that. The whole costume was really just put together last minute. I ended up really remaking my belt at the con with super glue. I super glued and hot glued myself into my shoes. I mean, the whole thing was kind of a mess. But I liked it. I had a lot of fun. And I knew that there was a vendor in the vendor room who sold contacts. So I just planned on getting my contacts from them. And that was really the first experience that I had with any long wear of contacts. The first really experience of me putting the lenses in my eye by myself and not having someone help me. So it took me like 45 minutes, an hour in the bathroom at the con to put them in. Everyone was super nice about it. You know, they're like, oh my goodness, this is the first time you're putting in contacts. Oh, you poor thing. Here's what I do to help me out. You might want to clean your contacts again with your solution, you know, all this stuff. Everyone was super kind. And the lenses weren't bad. I wore them for 2 days. I didn't really take care of them. The second day they were super uncomfortable. Looking back on it, I didn't take care of them, which is why. But they weren't bad. I just threw them away at the end of the day. They weren't bad. That's what I wanted to use them for. No harm, no foul. Well, that a couple months after that, I said, you know, I really want to plan better. I don't want to have to fix my costume at the con. I need to do this better. And I decided to go as Korra from The Legend of Korra. And she needs blue eyes. Another reason that I decided to go as her is because of her hair. It's brown. And I hate wearing wigs. Hate it. Hate it. Because I'm not good at it. So I decided to go as her, and I wouldn't have to deal with a wig, so I could put all of my time and attention into the costume. And I needed blue eyeballs. I needed blue lenses. And I didn't really want to venture into the world of circle lenses yet, so I went to my eye doctor. I got an eye exam, I got fitted for contacts, and most of the experience was great. I got to try on a whole bunch of contacts. I got to sit there and literally put in different shades of blue into my eyes to see what would look best, to see what I wanted. And I was really, really happy with that. I was really happy about how they looked and everything like that. But they didn't feel comfortable. After 4 hours of wearing them at the con, I wanted to tear my eyes out. The next day, they were just as uncomfortable. And by that point, I had learned how to take care of lenses. And it was just not a good experience. So now that I have that printout, I get to say, okay, well, this is an 8.6 base curve. This is too small. That could be why I was having issues. So I wanted to get something that was bigger, which is why I'm happy that with these at an 8.7, they fit and they're comfortable and they feel a lot better. I do want to put a sort of disclaimer in there. Contacts are like clothes. I wear a medium to large from Hot Topic, but I wear a medium in JCPenney's, you know? It really just depends on the brand. One brand's 8.6 could be the same as another brand's 8.4 or another brand's 8.8. So you really have to be careful about what you're getting and really listen to your body. If your eyes are uncomfortable, take them out. You could end up with permanent vision issues, even if they are from your doctor, which is why they should look at the lenses on your eyeball to make sure that they're the right size, shape, and fit for your eye. My eye doctor didn't do that, which is one of the reasons that I'm kind of upset with them. So I really wanted to make sure that the lenses that I was getting were going to be okay for my eyes. I am very, very happy with these lenses. Like I said, they are an 8.7 base curve, they're 15 millimeters, and they're just generally awesome. I really, really like them. I'm trying to find some makeup looks to where I look cutesy and am able to wear them to work, because I can wear them for a full 8 hours without my eyes freaking out. Being able to say that is just a breath of fresh air. It's super exciting because I've never had lenses like that. I've never really done a whole lot of research on my lenses either, which is why I'm really excited that all of my hard work has paid off, so that way I can have lenses that are nice, that I like, and that feel good. It's so happy. Now, these lenses I got from candylens.com. I really liked them. I liked that they had all sorts of different sizes. They had 14, 15 millimeters, 16 millimeters. They had a lot of different brands, a lot of different options. They were about the price that I was expecting. And the pictures that they have are on real people. I've been looking at other websites that have colored lenses, and some of them have people photoshopped. I Photoshop. I have it on my computer that's sitting right over here. I have a drawing tablet and everything. I can make you look like someone else. It's very easy to do. So I don't understand why people are like, well, that's a reliable website, when they have pictures of photoshopped girls on there. I mean, if that's how you want to represent your brand and your website, by all means, go right ahead, but I will never be buying anything from you because I don't know what that looks like on a real person. It was just really upsetting as I'm going through and looking at all these websites. So I went on to the Tokyo and Tulsa forum on Facebook, on their page, and I was like, hey, where do you guys buy your circle lenses? And one of my good friends, I've known her since high school, she posted that she gets hers from Candy Lens. So I looked at that website and I was really impressed. I was really happy with it. Then a couple hours later, another person posted that they shop from uniqueso.com, and I looked at them. And they have a lot bigger selection. Their prices are a little bit lower by a few dollars. And they also have real people wearing the lenses. It's not photoshopped. And so I really trusted both websites. I really trusted the reviews from other people that I had looked at who had shopped from Candy Lens and UniqueSo. So I was just really happy that I was able to have access to both really good websites. I made a cart in both of them, and Candy Lens was cheaper. Because I got 2 lenses, they gave me a discount. So because of the discount, I was able to afford express shipping. And the express shipping got it here in less than 2 weeks. I was very, very impressed with that. I was very happy with it. And because of that, I will be returning to Candy Lens. But that doesn't mean that UniqueSo is bad. I most likely would have gone with UniqueSo because they were a few dollars cheaper and the shipping was the same, so it saves me a few dollars. And any amount of money saved is a good thing, so I probably would have gone with them. But either way, those 2 websites are really just absolutely fantastic, and I do recommend them. I do really want you guys to let me know which ones of the contacts that you guys like better. Tell me what other circle lenses or other colored contacts you guys have worn, if you got them online or from your eye doctor. Just tell me all about your eyeballs and the journey that you've had with them. Oh, that sounds so silly. But it's true. I want you to tell me about the eyeballs that you have and if you like them or not. So yeah. Let me know in the comments, all 2 of you that watch. Ta-ta, stay lovely.